Yo, DJ, pull that up.
You okay?
Just us three.
Just the boys.
Big three.
All right, Mook, fresh out of Providence. Brandon, fresh out of Philly.
You gotta do that.
How we feeling? Rowback.
Rowback.com.
Zips, crews, shirts, joggers.
Joggers. I'm
Shorts.
wearing joggers right now.
I'd have shoes. I don't know. Ties. I don't know what they got. It's all quality. It's all the best.
The most comfortable hoodies in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Rowback.com. Use code YAK. Get 20% off. Rowback.com. Yeah, where were you at? Did you go anywhere, or were you in Chicago?
Chicago.
Yeah, I went to Philly for Mania. It was the other big three. It was me, Robbie Fox, and Nate.
Squad.
And Nate was there.
Nate was there.
Was it like a three-way
I kept
thing,
saying
or
that
did-
every day. Nate's here.
I didn't know he was a huge wrestling guy.
Huge wrestling guy. Yeah.
Did you guys chill together?
I
Or did you like big time him?
I didn't big time him, but I did.
You did.
I did stick to myself most of the weekend. Yeah.
It
You
was
stuck to yourself.
Yeah. I stayed to myself most of the weekend.
You were a man of the people. You were in the crowds.
No, I came. I stayed in the hotel, and then we stayed right across the street from the Reading Market
Oh, fuck
in
yeah.
Philly. So I would just go to the Reading Market every day about 12, get some lunch, go back, sleep, and then it was time to go to WrestleMania. Of course, we worked a lot. We did some 2K events on Thursday and Friday, and we did a lot of that stuff. But Philly was awesome. We were right downtown. Beautiful place.
Did you meet any heroes?
I didn't meet any heroes. I have a picture, and I don't know. I got within about 15 feet of The Rock.
Whoa.
And that's the closest I'll ever come to The Rock. I got within about 15 feet. There were thousands of people between me and him. He was walking backstage in an event. Even backstage, he had probably 12 cameras.
Does he have a crew like of bodyguards?
Not bodyguards, but he just has a traveling camera crew, like at all times. And there was just an aura around him. He glowed. He was a beautiful man. It was the damnedest thing I've ever seen. I've seen some really famous people, but that was the most impressively, that guy's the center of the universe guy I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I know a couple years ago. Is he the most famous person in the world?
I don't know if he's the most famous person in the world. I feel like he's top 5 though.
The K-pop dudes are top 4.
Maybe. Like Barack Obama still. I feel like he's one of the most famous people in the world.
Nah, I feel like
LeBron James.
Filipino dudes love The Rock.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like The Rock might still be.
WWE is very global, and his movies are global.
Does China fuck with The Rock too?
They
I think
have
China
to.
fucks with The Rock.
Yeah.
I think everybody
Yes.
fucks with The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay, what's the top? Name 4 cities in China. Big ones, over 1 million.
Shanghai,
Yep.
Yep.
Beijing,
Yep. He's on a roll. This is where they really separate the men from the boys right here,
Chinese Che going for the 3rd Chinese city.
Che. Small amount of peas.
Guang,
Fantastic. Four.
Zod's cheating, Zod's
Guangzhou? Guangzhou?
You definitely don't know Guangzhou.
Spell it.
Joe?
Guangzhou.
He thinks if he says it Chinese, we'll take it.
All right, word. You got it.
4th one. Ooh.
Say it super Chinese, Jay.
Lacey.
Was that French?
Yeah. Lacey.
Was that your JPP voice?
What are you
No.
saying?
Lacey.
Oh, is that a city?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you would
You don't
know
know?
better than him.
Spell it.
It's characters in my mind.
That was funny as hell.
Kyle, give me 3 more cities with 1 million people in China.
There's so many.
Yeah.
Chongqing, Guangzhou, Tianjin, Zhong,
Yes.
Hong Kong. You forgot.
But that's
Hong Kong is a country.
Where's
It's a city for sure.
Hong Kong's not
For the surest.
It's an island.
Careful what you say.
It's a city.
Osaka is Japan, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck is happening?
That's offensive.
Seriously,
you.
Mook, come on.
You say Osaka how you would say it in Chinese.
But it's a Japanese city.
So, yeah.
You can still
Yeah,
say it how you would say it.
I'm
Raise the inflection of the first syllable.
Well, no, it would change it completely. Channeling my Godzilla voice. Osaka.
What was your Godzilla-based impression?
When the doctor does the like fire to the guy, is what did you see? The guy's like passed out. He's like, Godzilla.
okay.
How's that still offensive coming from him? I'll tell you what I did in Philly. Friday night we went to, me and Robbie and Cody Lanza went to Francis's stand-up.
Where was Nate?
He wasn't there yet. He didn't get there until Saturday.
Okay.
So we went to Francis's stand-up. I had never seen Francis.
Oh, really?
Stand-up.
He
and
murders.
He is
He's great.
incredible.
Uh huh.
He is fucking hilarious for like just an hour, just killing it. I thought, because I don't like Francis at all. I would,
Same, yeah.
I'd rather him be dead than alive. But it was fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
He's great at it. He's mastered the craft.
Yeah.
He's such a good speaker too.
Yeah, and the pacing and everything, and he played off the crowd so well. It was awesome. It was
Nice.
really. If you ever have a chance to go watch Francis Ellis do stand up, go fucking do it.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that club too? Helium Philly.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Awesome. One of
They-
the best clubs in the country.
They gave us shitty seats, but I couldn't see Francis.
You,
They-
you were on the side.
We were on the very side,
Yeah.
the very back and the very side. I could hear Francis, and he was doing great. And sometimes
That's enough.
sometimes I could see his nose.
Yeah.
So, but he was fantastic.
What'd you feed on at the Reading Terminal Market?
Oh boy, there was a lot of stuff. There was Stephen Che.
Did you go to the place?
I don't know why Stephen Che had recommendations, but he did. He sent me to an Amish place to get chocolate milk.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't, but I heard it was good. I had some smoked chicken wings behind the Amish place at a different place. I had some ribs.
Yeah.
I had some oysters at an oyster place.
Pop off.
Yeah, it was good shit. That place is crazy, man.
Yep.
Just dozens and dozens of good places to
It's
eat.
like 30 dank restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what dank means, but they were pretty good.
Nobody knows what dank means. I keep saying dank.
is like cold and wet.
Yeah.
No.
You don't
that's
wanna be
damp.
dank.
That's damp.
I think that's dank too.
That's dank as well.
That's dank and damp.
No, dank is like
In a-
fire.
yeah. That you didn't know that?
Well, no,
dank
dank
is
is fire.
slang?
But dank is also dank's not weed, is it?
I think it is. You can have dank
Dank's weed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get like was it scary? The wrestle event?
No. At no point did I get scared.
Did you get any souvenirs?
I tell you what though,
Keychain?
I met I bought my daughter $300 worth of stuff.
Wow.
I met the Miz, which I'd interviewed him before on Zoom, but I don't know if I'd ever met him in person. And all he wanted to talk about was he wanted to talk about the Yak.
Really?
He wanted to talk about Clemmer's stream, and he wanted to talk about.
Oh, he was hip.
Yeah, he really liked.
The Miz is huge, right?
Yeah, he's big time, and he really wants to do the Yak Gauntlet. He said when the next time I'm in Chicago, I want to do the Yak Gauntlet. And he, it's funny how different people get intimidated by different elements of the Yak Gauntlet. Because the one thing he was scared of, he said, is the cornhole hard. I said no, it's cornhole. It's like any other cornhole you've ever played.
Intimidating.
But that was the most intimidating to him. He said the rest of it looks easy. He's just scared of the cornhole. I guess starting off, if you don't get off to a good start, you could.
Nah, but that never fucks anyone up.
Yeah, you can't be scared of the cornhole.
Yeah.
Look, did you get a haircut?
I
Oh,
did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, it looks great.
Thank you. I feel clean. I went to the barber yesterday. Cut me down good. Feel like I shaved off like 5 pounds.
No,
of
it definitely
depression.
narrows out your face.
Yeah. And now there's
Yeah.
just a giant pimple on my face.
You cut 5 pounds of depression.
That's what it felt like.
What do
yeah.
you when you get in the chair? He's like, please cut the depression away.
Yeah, take away all my pain. Yeah.
He just
But
stabs you in the fucking neck.
that would have been nice, actually.
Is the mustache different?
So the mustache is a thing. The barber went to my guy Anthony, black barber.
Yeah.
Good banter. He does improv. We're talking.
Is that
shop.
the name of his shop or is that his race and his occupation?
That's his race and occupation.
Okay.
Yeah. And he goes, the mustache, like that must be good for stand up. And I was like, why? He's like, as soon as you get on stage, people must start laughing at you. Like it's a gag.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like,
Yeah. You got it, buddy.
yeah. Where are you going?
He's over here now with me.
Yeah, I I can't just like keep fiddling with that.
Kyle belongs with me, and you've always known that.
How was Providence as a city?
We didn't do the college part of it, so it's just another staying at a Marriott off a highway, drive 20 minutes to the show.
Yeah.
Get there.
Did you get a Providence-style panini while you were there?
I did not.
What differentiates a Providence style?
It's just tiny and it's extra pressed, like really, really pressed.
like flat, really flat.
It's like the dimensions of a driver's license. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't taste any different. Just thin.
Like bite-sized Jones.
Yeah, like tiny.
Yeah.
Flat as can be.
Oh, because I mean, Rhode Island being the smallest state would have the smallest food.
Listen.
Okay, sorry.
Fart eliminator happened on Friday.
Oh, I heard about this.
I got some
Listen,
DMs saying.
Kate fucked up.
Yeah.
She's fucked up in the past. She'll fuck up again, but that's what makes her so charming. She let us get out of here without doing it, so I think we have to do it today.
Okay.
So
I think that's supposed to be like an everybody thing. We could. I can text Big because they're supposed
Who
to come.
are they?
we're not
to the
asking
show.
permission from Big Cat to do the fart.
Or
one.
you.
Well, no, I'm saying like this is a big like group thing that we do. Like it's pretty rare that we do that.
Yeah, but
Are those boys
it's never
for
been.
sure coming today? Are they gonna be
I'll
here?
find out. I'll find out.
This motherfucker said I'll text Big Cat and see if it's okay.
Well, like I think that was something that we put on the wheel
Big Cat, can we fart?
in the spirit of
Oh,
of all doing it together.
Can we fart?
We want to fart, Big Cat. Come on, please.
please let me fart. Who's won today?
Who's one?
Who's won?
Oh, he is. He
No,
started off
I'm a
on
1B guy.
You're 1B.
Supplement.
Brandon 1A. And I'm still 7.
Well, that's
somehow.
it's beauty. You're still,
Still 7.
yeah. You need to let there be a pause after every time we speak.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So it can trickle down to you. By the way, tomorrow the three of us are we're mini golf buddies.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're in a pool together with Ben Mintz.
Yeah, which is welcome to my unfortunate reality. Ever since he got hired, I just get stuck with him for all these things.
Yeah, I didn't even know I was golfing.
You didn't?
No idea.
Well, I got here this morning, and I'll show you my ego a little bit. I got here early. I got here first, and there's a bunch of bags over there with everybody's merch that they need to wear.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bag that'll say Mook on it, a bag that says Kyle, a bag that says everybody's name, and there were 38 bags. And I looked, and I started looking for Brandon. I was like, these motherfuckers told me I could play in this goddamn thing. I'm just getting mad. I'm mad. I'm starting to text people. I turn around, I go in my studio, and they had put it on my desk in Mostly Sports. And
Did you throw a fit?
I was going to throw a fit.
Fussy fit?
I was going to throw a fit. And when my sister got here, she said, yeah, I put your bag on your desk and just was the nicest thing she could. Because I wanted to start the day off by cussing my sister out. It's just nice to start off a Tuesday like that.
Cussing your sister out is the best.
It really is.
Yeah. Have you ever done it?
I don't have a sister.
Yeah. So no.
Having a good a relative a little younger than you that you can cuss out every now and then is freeing. Because I can't cuss out my kids.
Especially a sister.
I can't cuss out my kids the
you
same way
don't.
I cuss out my sister.
But you do.
No, I don't. I don't cuss out. Well, we all family here, right? We're all in the trust tree. Tommy's cussing now.
Like
What's he saying?
like saying like pussy and clit.
No, not as much that, but I'll,
Like fucking damn.
I'll hear him playing either Oculus or playing on. And the other day he was like, "What the fuck? Get the fuck off me!"
And you don't.
I cussed when I was 13, so I can't really.
Did you reprimand him?
Well, how can I? That's the thing. How can I, as a human being that cusses a lot, say no? You shouldn't say that, because in 5 minutes he's going to hear me saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I do what a good judicious dad does. I says, "Hey man, just don't let your mama hear that."
Don't let your mom hear it.
That's a
That'll
cool
make
dad
him
move.
trust and like you more. Don't do it in school.
Right.
Don't do it
Yeah.
in front of elders.
But he was gaming during this, right?
Yeah.
I think a different set of laws apply to kids gaming where they can cuss.
Kids gaming is the wild, wild west.
Wild. I used to Xbox parties in the peak of like Modern Warfare, public lobbies, race wars would break out.
Yeah.
I would say shit that I could never repeat ever again.
Yeah.
That's the Wild Wild West.
What was it? What did you say that you could never repeat on a mic? I like that noise.
I guess he's just kind of like a paradox, or a paradox.
Like 2 Julius Irvings.
Speaking of which, oh my God, my weekend was so good. I started saying penance last night because what goes up usually goes down.
Yeah. Just
I
trying to
got
play defense on what's coming back at
I
you.
even brought it because I got a Meta Quest 3.
Yeah.
It's VR.
Yeah.
So I've never done VR before.
Yeah.
Why did no one tell me?
Didn't y'all do it on the
You
Yak
guys
one
know
day?
I've been off the high country diesel. You guys know I love immersive experiences.
Didn't
with
y'all do it on the
geography.
Yak one day?
I never did it.
I didn't either.
I was blown away.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. What do you do on there?
I just go to geographic locations.
Oh,
I
you just
download
go-
like
you just go
Trex
places.
apps and I was on like Horseshoe Bend
Yeah.
overlooking the Colorado River and I was just there.
Yeah.
I was there.
Was it 360?
360.
Oh, this is perfect.
Perfect. Yes.
You're just actually
It's
boots on
like
the ground.
going to the top tourist attractions in the world without any of the negative environmental factors.
I didn't even think of that.
I was just there.
I just
I
considered.
was on a cliff in Norway overlooking fjords.
How
I
was
was there.
Yeah.
Except I didn't feel like shitty weather. I didn't have to deal with people. I didn't have
Airplane.
to walk around.
Yeah.
Just there.
Man, that is perfect for you.
I tried playing the games. Tennis was fun.
I always consider that thing just a game system because my kids only play games. They play like Gorilla Tag and all this shit.
That's for the kids.
But I didn't
was
consider
But
that.
Google Maps is for the men.
Yes.
Yes.
I just traveling to different places. You can go on Google Maps. It's like you're there in the
So
city.
you're looking forward to where you're going next?
I cannot wait to get back and put that on, and who knows what I'll do.
Brandon, we're gonna lose Kyle.
I'll never socialize again.
I
This
think
is
we all
where
knew
we
would
lose.
eventually.
And you can socialize on it too. You can meet dudes.
No.
Other dudes who don't want to be social.
Yeah.
You can meet other travelers.
So and then I watched just even like YouTube is cool. It's
Can you
like
go anywhere?
Yeah.
It's like an IMAX. People, why does anyone rave about VR?
I don't know. It's a weird
Maybe
thing.
I just have like a weird gene.
I feel like there was a 2-month period when the Oculus first came out that they did rave about it, and then it just kind of got.
Maybe the novelty will wear out. I'll give it that. But I watched like Japanese high school sports for like 3 hours.
Why that?
Oh, it's majestic.
What sport?
I would start with baseball. Their national champion. They have a 4,000 team single elimination bracket, and I watched the finals.
Yeah.
It is this beautiful stadium, packed to the brim, thousands of people. It looks like it's floating in Japan, and everyone is the crowd only claps.
Mm-hmm.
They don't woo.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
So it's in the baseball is smooth. It's majestic.
Steven, I want to watch a YouTube of Japanese high school baseball. If you can get that ready for tomorrow, please.
And I also watched the Winter Cup basketball. It's amazing. They're all like 5'4", but they're the most skilled basketball players you'll ever see. Their swishes are unlike their Japanese teen swishes are unlike anything I've ever seen.
Is it Japanese nets? Is it Japanese
They
air?
go directly
straight up
through
and
the
down?
middle. They like figured out the physics of how to make a perfect swish.
I see. I want to see a Japanese
You would like
swish.
this.
I would like
Yeah.
that. I like pure. I like more pure high school baseball. Now I have on TikTok before seen these accounts that are just like Japanese high school baseball plays, and it'll just be a kid laying down a bunt and running it out.
They're good at bunting.
But the sound and everything is very, very pleasing.
They might be the
That's
most.
what it was. It was a pleasing aura.
They're fundamentally sound.
Mm-hmm.
Everything they do is perfect. I feel like.
And it's just all crowd claps.
Yeah, I
And then
think
there's like
Japanese-
a band singing the same tune over and over again, but it's not
And
annoying.
It's got a beat to it, right?
It's like that, yeah. It's
Yeah.
a calming sensation.
I think Japanese people are just generally better than us. Is this the high school? This seems to be the pros.
No.
For 2 weeks, just so they can
High
play
school.
it. During
Oh, okay.
those 2 weeks,
Fuck
an
yeah.
insane 500,000 people come to see this tournament live. In terms of viewership, high school baseball may be the most popular sport
Is
in
this
Japan.
bigger than
in fact, It has
WrestleMania?
the same per capita viewership as the Super Bowl does in America. It is a single elimination tournament, meaning it's essentially a March Madness style bracket with as many as 4,000 teams.
I wasn't
a
lying.
single loss ruins these kids' dreams, which is why players dedicate everything, like this kid who dislocated his shoulder, went to the dugout in agony, had his manager pop his shoulder back into place, and even while in
Take notes,
extreme
Jeff.
pain, ran back onto the field to play. This player got destroyed on this play and needed a stretcher, then refused the stretcher and came back and played 2 minutes later. This player got smoked in the head, got carted off the field, but refused to leave the game and still played. And this catcher got nailed in the face with a ball, knocked out multiple teeth, stayed in the game, and hit a double about an hour later. In America, the NCAA only allows college athletes to practice 4 hours a day. In Japan, it's not uncommon for these high school teams to practice 7 hours a day, as well as 12-hour practices on holidays. At elite baseball schools, they have over 100 players on a team, while only 20 of them are allowed to be in the dugout, meaning most players go through this extreme training schedule for all 3 years of high school, and even if their team makes it to the tournament, they just have to watch from the stands. But even this is considered an extreme honor.
That's insane.
Did they bring out the stretcher like 3 times?
Yeah.
Are they just quick with the stretcher?
Yeah, I think they have like just a squad on deck. Yeah. I mean, they're like the Marines of baseball. That's a boot camp. 7 hours a day.
Essentially, yeah, that's like abuse, I think.
Fully. Yeah.
Right.
They're minors. It's like ROTC.
What were you doing?
I apologize. I just really had to pee.
Really had to pee?
Well, yeah.
We are 24 minutes in,
I had a
Brandon.
very aggressive pee.
You missed the Japan.
I know, but I had to make a decision. I just had to pee, and I peed right before the show.
I've been peeing so much. I upped my water intake by probably 20%. My urination is now up like 150%.
Yeah, and there was no waiting there. I could not. It was either go now or just go in 3 minutes. I was not going to be able to wait to the end of the show. So it is what it is, and I'm out of breath. How was the Japanese high school baseball, though? I apologize for stepping out.
Yeah, but they're pretty much indentured servants.
You know what's also all the way back to Nintendo days or Super Nintendo days, Japanese baseball games for Nintendo are so much better. I don't know why. They're all so good.
What does that mean? Like the teams you play as are Japanese?
No. Like
Don't they make all the shit?
all the Nintendo and our Super Nintendo baseball games originate from Japan, but they'll keep some of them that we don't get over here.
Oh.
And the animations and everything that they keep, like we like a more realistic game. They like a more cartoonish game.
Yes.
Ogarugu.
Yeah. You know what today is? I stopped blogging about this a long time ago because y'all made fun of me. Today's 5 years since the video, since Dave, since that one.
Wait, what video is that?
My initial video that Dave found me. That happened 5 years ago today.
Oh, when you were live?
Yeah.
Oh,
my book-
yeah.
The My Bookie video happened 5 years ago today.
Hey, congrats.
And it was the Tuesday after a national title game. And yeah. So that was, and then tomorrow is,
How long ago does it feel?
I swear it feels 20 years
That's how I feel about
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Yeah, it feels 20 years ago.
Would you say, like, yeah, you lived a lot in those 5 years?
And I don't know if that's good or bad. Like, I don't know.
I think it's good.
Like, if my life had continued in the path it was, I think I would have been fine. I'm also fine now, so I don't know. But I do remember this. I was getting ready that night. I did the video at 3 o'clock. And that night I had to coach my daughter's 10-year-old softball game. And so I'm standing on the softball field listening to the CEO of that company I've been representing and he's trying to say this and that. And then tonight I have to go for a coach's meeting. I'm coaching my kids, my youngest son's 8-year-old baseball team. So I'm getting back in the coaching game for the first time.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, tonight.
Yeah.
In that moment, did you foresee like what what it was gonna be? Were you like aware of the landscape of Barstool and like did
I
you
was-
know how thrusted you would be into
I
like
knew who
different situations?
I knew who Dave Portnoy was, and I knew Pardon My Take, because in my previous job I had been the podcast director at SEC Country in Atlanta, and I got that job in 2017, and every one of my podcasters I had to go listen to Pardon My Take before
Yeah.
they started, because it was still new at the time. But anyway, I did not foresee that. No.
Did you know like, oh, this is like kind of like a character-based company, so I'm gonna get a lot of shit for being like a Southern moron?
Well, no, I actually.
With a shitty haircut.
Yeah, did you see like, oh, they're gonna make fun of me for X, Y, and Z?
I didn't see that. I just dipped right into the Brandon fucking Walker character immediately.
Oh, you did. You were like more of a hard ass to
'Cause
begin with.
I
That was
did-
your
I did the
know.
I somebody said nobody's listening to you now, and I said I'm Brandon fucking Walker. People will always be listening, but the Brandon fucking Walker thing, I had done that when I worked at Radio Shack 20 years ago. I made my name tag BFW, and I tried to act like this hard ass salesman and everything. So I just dipped back into
Oh,
that,
shit.
and there it is.
You've always been in like WWE.
I've always been in WWE
character
mode. Yeah.
mode.
I used to do that shit selling Sprint phones at a Radio Shack in
think
West Point, Mississippi.
That's hard.
that
as
easily
shit.
could have been you. Is there one or two people who like stopped that? Like it was a Big Cat who was like, "That's not going to work. We're going to make fun of you."
Well, no, as far as the hard ass routine,
Yeah,
I mean, I still do it a little. I do it
Still
on Twitter.
Yeah, it plays.
I do it on Twitter, but I can't live life like that. So I kind of scale it back. I've tried to do a face turn a couple times where I'm just nice to everybody, and then it never.
How quickly from that day did you move to New York?
About 3 months. I visited New York like April 25th that year. I sat down with Dave and I said, Dave, I want to be somebody in the company. He said, well, you need to be in New York. And I went outside and I was thinking about it. I thought about it for a couple of days, and every employee at Barstool, New York said, do not move here. You don't want to be here. Don't do it. Stay where you're at.
Really?
What?
Every single, I didn't talk to you, but every single one that I talked to said that. And I went back into his office 2 days later. I said, I want to do it, but everybody's telling me not to come. And he said, yeah, they're idiots. I said, okay, well, I'm coming. And
Yeah, you had to have.
I had to, because
Yeah.
there's no sense in halfway doing something. Either fucking do it or don't.
Yeah. Wait, who told you not to come?
I don't want to say names. Some of them are still at the company, some of them are not.
Oh, they were trying to, you know.
Yeah. I don't know what
they
they were trying to do. I think they were trying to help. Honestly, I don't.
You did hate it. Like you were miserable.
It took me a while, but I hated New York. I don't hate Chicago.
I know that.
Yeah.
It's night
Yeah.
and day.
Yeah.
It's good to see.
In fact, I got my boat in the water yesterday.
No.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful last night or yesterday.
Oh, it was fantastic.
You
Let's-
got wet?
I didn't get wet, but I got the boat in the water.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's not bury the lead here. What are you, baseball manager, baseball coach? Are you wearing baseball pants?
Yeah, let's not bury the lead. What pants are you wearing? We don't want that lead to get
Oh
buried.
my God.
Yeah, stop.
Actually, you should.
Jay, I'm probably just gonna wear whatever uniform shirt and then probably these throwback joggers or whatever shorts I happen to be wearing at the time.
Are you pitching as a coach?
Why? Yeah, I think it's one of those leagues
One of those
where
deals.
it's kid pitch, and then if the kid throws too many balls or if the hitter can't do it, the coach steps in and
You step in and
Bench
strike
that's
them the
bad.
fuck
Weak
out.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Let the kids suffer miserably
Yeah.
for hours of just walking
Yeah.
batter after batter with no mercy rule.
No, we got that with that step in rule where the coach can step in and do it. So
Are you gonna wear a cup?
probably not.
I'm pretty sure my coaches in Little League would wear cups.
I think mine did too.
Did they have the?
That's so
Did
weird.
they still have the
It's so
coaches shorts at that point? The short coaches shorts.
Can't
No, my coach was in full uniform, cup,
Really?
fucking
Little League?
flying around the field.
And he would like taunt us. He would pull it out sometimes and like taunt us
Yeah.
how
I'm
big
not-
it was.
I remember.
This is so much bigger than yours.
Dude, my coach did the same shit.
I remember our coach in junior high knocking on our cups for the first time.
yeah, they would test them out. Yeah, they had to really test them out.
Yeah.
I had an
That's-
umpire do that to me too.
We
'cause
had
I
to-
played catcher.
We have to really accentuate the thing that you're now wearing a nut protector.
He was like doing uppercuts to my cup,
Yeah,
and then he was like
taking the end of the bat and
pressing it to
popping
make sure
Yeah.
it didn't pop.
making sure there were two there.
He was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
telling you to cough.
I this one year I was on JV. I was like the emergency catcher, so I
Yeah.
didn't have a cup. I went in to play catcher.
You never want emergency as part of your position.
Foul tip right to the nuts.
Yeah.
I was on the ground at home plate, screaming in pain, like cussing,
Yeah.
heavy
Yeah.
for like 10 minutes, and they were like, "Dude, you have to like get off the field. Like we have to finish this."
I was an umpire when I was 16 for 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
And I wasn't wearing a cup behind the plate, and it went under the catcher, under him, and right up into my nuts. And there was
Under the cup?
I wasn't wearing a cup.
Oh, you said
I was behind the catcher. I thought I was fine, and it skipped under him and
Yeah.
skipped right up into the old nutsack.
Dude, I'm scared.
That'll make you alive.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that'll make you feel something.
Being a 16-year-old umpire, 17-year-old umpire
That was you?
for youth, for like a 10, 11, 12-year-olds,
Fucking scary.
is the worst fucking job in the world, because adults just don't respect the fact that you're also a
They don't give
kid.
a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
No.
Oh my god.
They are pieces of shit. And whenever I see a video online of
Dude,
of
it's truly insane how
how
parents
parents act,
behave.
it's the worst.
Looking back, and I think it might be worse now, but back, like we had parents like staging coups.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't like what Todd's doing. We might have to get involved here. You ever see like the coach's son just get berated by the coach, and it's like the most awkward thing in the world?
Oh yeah,
They either get berated or just coddled.
overpraised.
Yeah.
I was like 10, and like we got DQ'd in the playoffs because we didn't play one of our kids. We just didn't put him in, and you need to put him in for at least an inning.
At least an inning in the field or an at bat or something like that. Yeah. Has any like parents, like maybe a mother ever gotten killed walking up to a youth baseball game?
This actually has happened.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
I think I remember seeing.
Right, and it came from the most unexpected batter too. It was a dwarven boy who was like extra dwarven, like a Providence Panini, and oh my God, he never made contact with the ball,
Yeah, but he hit this ball pretty good.
albeit a foul ball.
Yeah.
Clonked her right in the head.
And that was
He
it for
didn't
her.
stand. Yeah, instant death. Instant.
I remember that now, actually.
You do?
Yeah. That was a big deal.
What is he up to? Is he still alive?
I don't know.
Like we circle back to him about every 6 months.
Yeah.
I think he is, right?
Zod,
His
you know?
name isn't Michael.
Why are you asking Zod?
Is it? Yeah, that was fucked up.
They all know each other?
I don't know.
They're way different.
Love you, Zod.
Was it Ian Michael Clark? Michael Clark Duncan?
No, he was Green Mile. Wasn't Ian Michael Clark? Who was the 3-name guy that was always on the I Love the 80s being sarcastic?
That's a question for yourself.
Oh, there she comes. Oh, everything's fine.
Fuck. Yeah.
You got the physics of a bat swing down perfectly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
That's not a safe dugout either.
Look at that swing.
yeah.
The ball was definitely on a flat line.
Piss missile. Absolute rocket.
2-bench dugout. This is a rich town.
A lot of people in the stands.
This is longer than I.
He's already called it.
It
foul.
takes forever.
Now, why was she already there? That's his mom?
He knows
Sledge.
before you
Sergeant
got to see her
Sledge.
tits.
No. Yeah, I remember they posted this on World Star.
Now, if that if a pop-up at that angle hits her in the face, it's a mild nuisance at best, correct?
Yeah, you probably
That's-
have a little
yeah.
confusion.
Yeah.
Like a little bump.
A little strawberry.
Yeah.
That
Might
would
be
kill
concussed.
you.
No.
He was so apologetic. Shizaishimasu.
And then he ended up saving an entire school bus. Is that correct?
Yeah, but he died himself.
Is he alive currently?
Ian Michael Clark?
Yeah.
Duncan? We don't know.
Michael Clark Duncan is
Dead.
past deceased.
Very dead. He's
Ian
not
Michael,
past deceased. He is deceased.
They just have the same name.
correct. Ian
Michael
It's not Clark, is it? No.
Smith?
Maybe.
No, you're thinking of Michael W.
Is
Smith.
it John David Booty?
I think you're thinking of John David Booth.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Oh no, he's younger than I thought.
Ian Michael
He's
Smith.
36. He's from Elmhurst.
Oh, he looks very alive.
Wait, so how old?
I thought he was
good right
older. I
there.
thought that was an old ass movie.
How old is he in that movie?
It is an old movie, isn't it? Like 2002?
Yeah, was he
That's
like
not old. I thought it was
7?
like 80s,
Oh.
90s. I don't know.
The guy from I Love the 90s is Michael Ian Black.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Brandon, you went viral over the weekend.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Che, do you have that video?
You went
I sent
viral?
you?
What are you doing?
It was like you playing basketball.
Oh no.
It was on like some clip account.
Nice, dude. Did you drain something?
Yeah, it was him shooting around. He looked good. But I mean, I saw the video and I was like, holy shit.
That's our boy, huh, Brandon?
Yeah,
Walker?
Brandon Walker out there just balling, just hooping.
I haven't seen it. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
There it is right here.
no.
That guy. Oh, what is this shit? Yeah, dude, you got clipped. I don't know where you were hooping, but look at him.
All right, here it
Dainty
goes.
as hell.
Goes. The finish here.
That he did that a second time.
Yeah.
The celebration.
You joke, but I love that court with those buildings in the background.
That looks so cool.
Yeah. Where is that?
That's got to be the Philippines.
That's some
or
sort of Asian place, I believe.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
All right, can we talk about Rainbolt for a second? Just me and you. Don't even worry about
Yeah,
that.
and
the
I
Rona show.
appreciate you texting me on the side about.
I'm going to go piss, you guys.
I texted Kyle the other day because on TikTok I've seen Rainbolt, who is a GeoGuessr expert,
Nah.
a GeoGuessr personality, and he'll have a TikTok where he'll see an image of some rainforesty leaves and a dirt road, and he'll say, that's Sri Lanka, just
Yeah.
immediately, and he'll get it right. And my question to you was, A, how good is this guy, and B, is he faking some of this?
I mean, obviously, I don't know.
How good can you be?
I would say he is not faking.
Yeah.
He is incredibly talented, skilled, and he has, like, take my memory, multiply it by 10. So he has that ability. And the game is like any other game. It has
It's
like,
repetitive.
meta, like, hacks, things you can remember that, like, only specific countries have. Even, like, the way, the quality of the image is, like, that has to be Senegal
Yeah.
if there's, like, a rift in the sky.
He did a fencing one, which it was a picket fence, but it was blue on the bottom and white on the top. And he said, "Oh, that's Laos." It wasn't Laos.
So when he
but
does that, he's definitely, like, editing out his best clips
okay.
to, like, make those videos. But it's still crazy.
These GeoGuessr professionals can just look at it.
That's the thing. He's not even a World Cup qualifier.
Huh.
He's just the commentator. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's levels.
it's still fucking amazing because he'll look at an image and he'll say, "Oh, that's Brazil. Is that Eastern Brazil? No, that's Western Brazil." He'll go there and
Right.
he'll be within
The
15
red soil.
kilometers.
There's only so many countries that have Google Maps coverage.
Okay, so the entire
So
world
like
is
South
not really,
America,
like-
you know it's going to be Eastern Brazil,
yeah,
maybe Argentina, maybe Peru,
yeah.
but it's not going to be like a lot of the countries.
Chile's not in there.
Actually, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chile's a fascinating country. It's so long.
It's so geographically diverse. It's
Mm-hmm.
like probably one of the most beautiful countries in the world, if not the.
I'd love to go.
Like the Patagonia region.
Yeah. It's mountains, it's valleys, it's
Deserts.
they got miners. I love a good miner.
Yeah. They have the largest swimming pool in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, is it that long one too? It's long.
It's
isn't it?
definitely long.
Yeah. We're talking about Chile, the country.
Yeah, I know nothing about that.
Is there any famous Chileans?
What's his name? Pablo Pascal.
Pablo?
Is that his name?
Pedro?
Pedro.
Is he Chilean?
Oh, he's like the badass.
Not.
He's a badass actor.
He's the new actor on the. He's about to take a famous role on, right? He's about to do. What's his famous
Oh,
role
yeah.
he's about to do? They're about to do a new movie with him.
Is he doing Bond? Are they doing Chilean?
No.
He's done some shit.
No, it's a fucking
He's-
franchise that he's taking.
Oh, Among Us.
that
The
okay.
video game?
No, you're thinking of the
What's
Last
that
of Us.
The Last of Us. That shit's fire.
Nobody's gonna
Never
help.
watch that. What are you asking for?
Watch that, Kyle.
It's a fucking movie.
I believe
It's
you.
a
I
movie
just don't
coming
know.
up. I just want to get it. It's a movie coming up that he is taking. I don't know.
Oh, was that the viral picture of him like buying everyone on the plane Chick-fil-A?
Did he?
I think so.
Oh, that's my motherfucking dude.
Yeah, he's a dog. Pedro Pascal.
Shit, I might go to Chile right now.
Do it.
Fucking go to Chile.
Get in there.
You gonna go to Santiago or you gonna go out in the Patagonia? You're almost certainly gonna go out in the Patagonia.
So, estimate how many hours have you spent in the metaverse?
It just came out. I just got it last night, but
So you were up all night.
no, I don't like sleep, but a while.
Okay.
So, what's the difference in MetaQuest 2 and MetaQuest 3? Those three,
I don't know shit about it. I just
you just got it.
Googled VR and this came up.
Yeah.
'Cause I knew I wanted.
Well, where are you going to? You got to get the paddles out.
Hold on.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And you just describe in detail what you're looking at because we obviously can't see it. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I need to find out what movie Pedro Pascal.
Oh, we gotta do.
Yeah, do the high.
Do you want to find out, Brandon, or should I just say it?
I don't know who's talking to me right now.
That would be Sam.
Hey, Sam, how are you?
Doing all right.
Sam, what is it?
It's the Fantastic Four, Brandon.
Ooh.
That doesn't seem right.
Get fucking wrecked.
I don't think that's right.
It's the Fantastic Four.
I don't think that's right.
Well, it's in pre-production right now.
I don't think that's right. Go ahead.
High Noon. Bring the Fiesta anywhere you go with the all-noon High Noon Tequila Seltzer Fiesta Pack. This variety 8-pack features 2 new tequila flavors, blood orange and prickly pear, alongside 2 tequila favorites, grapefruit and lime. All are made with real tequila and real juice, perfect for any fiesta. Find the High Noon Tequila Seltzer Fiesta Pack nearest you at highnoonspirits.com. High Noon, suns up.
Yes. High Noon will be one of the sponsors of the mini golf tomorrow, along with.
Yeah, I can't wait, actually. I'm excited to golf.
Yeah?
Yeah, haven't golfed in a while.
How did you make the cut to golf?
No idea. I just assumed that I was not included.
I'm not joking right now, but is this the first time you've been thrown in something like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't get invited to the combine.
When's the last time you won first place in something, Brandon?
I thought you were going to ask me.
Oh, right.
Me?
already
I won a
Oh,
Mississippi Press Association Awards for sports writing, probably about 10 years ago.
Was that like a first place thing?
Yeah, I won first place. Actually, it was a small category. I think I won first, second, and third. But yeah, column writing for. Yeah. I am the owner of at least 5 or 6 Mississippi Press Association Awards, so I can officially tell you about to suck my fucking dick, because pretty big deal.
Hold on, I'm at Pulpit Rock right now, just kind of taking it in.
And that's in Chile?
This is in Norway where I left off.
Oh, okay.
Trying to.
How do you travel to different places? Does it just
can you
disintegrate, or do you just do you get in like a mode of transportation?
Shay or Sam, can you pull up Pulpit Rock so we can see what Kyle is seeing, please? Oh,
How's this?
Well, that's just Kyle.
I might need.
That's not Pulpit
Wi-Fi.
Rock. That's Kyle's face.
We're looking like Google Earth.
All right. No. Fuck it.
No.
No, we're good. We're,
No, I need Wi-Fi.
oh,
I don't need to do this now.
Oh.
Plenty of time.
that bag's got a lot of attitude, too.
Yeah, this is from the Chinatown.
KB, we should actually set
Oh,
up.
that looks amazing. You were looking at that?
Yeah, except I was there, not really looking. I was there.
So you were one of those people on
There
the
is no difference than just being there than what I was just doing.
kind of want to get you on the Wi-Fi so we can. That's all right. That's pretty amazing, though.
You want to hop on my
I didn't know-
hotspot?
I didn't know Norway had it like that.
Oh my, come on, dude.
I'm just not a big Norway guy.
Giant mountains.
Is that where the pool of water is? The steam?
That's Iceland.
That's Iceland.
When I was 13 and I went on the y'all ever do the day immersed in somebody's job where you leave school and you go to somebody's job because you want to be a future.
It's usually your father.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't. My dad was in jail at the time. But anyway,
You could have went.
we went to a radio station. I wanted to be a radio DJ when I grew up when I was 13, and me and Marlena Foster went, and her very Norwegian grandmother drove us. And that's the extent of my Norwegian experience. She was a very slow driver, but she brought delicious treats.
Wow.
Marlena
Is
Foster.
she cute?
The grandmother, she was old.
Oh, the girl.
I liked Marlena. She was a good gal. I think she lives in Louisiana now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you do that, Kyle? Did you shadow someone in high school?
Shadow?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what immersive.
I shadowed a
into
DJ one
job.
year, a DJ
No,
second
that
year,
wasn't part of our curriculum.
and then I shadowed an archaeologist one year.
I shadowed a gym owner.
Really?
I just went and worked
You
out.
just went and perved.
Pretty much, yeah. They made me like I was like the janitor at a gym for 2
they
weeks.
just assign you a random career and then
You have to like pitch it
Yeah.
to whoever reviews it, and it was kind of like the last 2 weeks of senior year of high school, and it was like who could get the easiest job.
Oh, I did it in like the 8th
Oh.
grade.
8th grade.
We did it every year. And then I pitched my last year. I pitched train engineer because I just wanted to ride on the train around town.
Smart.
And they said no, they wouldn't let me get on the train. But if any train boys are out there, I'd love to ride on your train.
any train boys.
Any train?
You want to get trained?
We got any train boys?
Anyone wants to
me.
train Brandon?
I'm not a train guy. Yeah, I didn't know. You're saying like you didn't know what to expect going into Barstool. I didn't know I was weird.
You didn't?
No. I didn't
you
know.
are weird.
I didn't know I was awkward
Yeah.
until I got to Barstool. I guess no one ever told me, and my friend group was equally weird.
Was it the just the people that Barstool let you know, or the fans of Barstool
It
let
was
you know?
everything. Like that was like as soon as I got on camera, I was like, "Oh, holy shit!" This is like more than just a quirk. This is a problem.
Oh, by the way, the Barstool or the Yak tournament brackets down to 2, and it's KB against KB.
Yeah, that's therapy.
I mean, I think we're just learning they like you the most.
What me blacked out? and
It's
me-
you blacked out in L.A. against you coming out of the first wet wheel, I think,
Fuck.
or when you were really soaked.
Juggernaut.
Which I think it's just really proven they like Kyle the most because.
Because those are good moments. Those aren't. We've had some damn good shows.
But I think of the times you've made me laugh, and those 2 moments, while good, are not like top 5 of what you like. I've had moments where I've like physically hurt with laughing in here.
What's
Those
one that you recall like vividly?
The first time he ever cut into Fuck FM, I don't know why that sticks out to me.
Because it was funny as fuck.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. And also, this isn't gassing you up, but Nick's toe surgery had me doubled over to where it hurt and laughter.
That looked nasty.
Yeah, but it was so fucking funny when that motherfucker pulled out that Grey Goose or that bottle of vodka.
Oh my, yeah. The best part, like Nick's just jokes, but
Yeah.
those aren't necessarily moments because he wasn't doing anything
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
I wonder what he's up to.
I think he'll be back today.
Tonight.
Oh, he's so cunty.
Oh,
he's
super
sending
cunty.
us selfies,
He's
wearing like
An
neck
ascot?
neck. What is that? An
I
ascot?
think it's an ascot.
His description, he sent me a picture of his steak, and then he described it in the most dickheadish way.
How thick it was in
Yeah, how it was the
metric system.
How-
he was copying and pasting, wasn't he?
how it was the culinary
Yeah.
jumping off point for all of cuisine or something where he was. It was
He said, having the 1 kilogram and then in quotes superior unit of measurement,
That-
in my opinion, steak in here in Tuscany.
wait a second. This motherfucker is copy and pasting. Had the 1 kg parentheses
Oh.
superior unit of measurement IMO
In my opinion,
steak in here in Tuscany. Now, what's the next sentence?
Many
say that it's the protagonist of Florentine culinary imagination,
Oh,
and I must say they are correct! Exclamation point. That motherfucker.
Yeah.
he assaulted the anus group chat. It was like 7 messages in a row of just him with wine, him with the fucking ascot.
Yeah, I didn't get all those.
Got to just send him a picture of a bread.
Him with a glass of wine. He said, "American soil has peptides and it's vile, ruins the true integrity of the grape." But I'm sure you guys knew that.
Well, he's right there.
Oh shit.
Even Napa Valley has peptides, you think?
I don't know.
No, I've never been to Napa Valley.
Neither have I.
You might go soon.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
you could be there in 5 minutes if you wanted to.
Oh my god.
we need like a Kyle's guide to VR, like your top 10 places to visit.
You could be the VR travel expert.
Yes,
Just put out travel books.
lead group tours. You could sell tickets.
No, I don't want to make it social. I want to just be me.
I know.
What's a state you haven't been to that you want to go to?
All the best ones: Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana.
Idaho is mine. I want to go to Idaho, not Washington or Oregon. That's too left.
Why Idaho?
I don't. Big sky.
Not too leftist.
Not a lot of people. Everything Idaho looks
Beautiful mountains.
Yeah. I just feel like I could start a new life in Pocatello, and y'all would never hear from me
You
again.
should go up to more north.
Moscow? Or is that, I don't know.
That is Coeur d'Alene.
Mhm.
But you'd like Montana even more. It's even prettier, man.
I would like Montana, but I feel like every douchebag that liked Yellowstone is trying to do the Montana.
Oh yeah.
And I don't like Yellowstone like that. I watched that show for the first 3 episodes, and I was like, these are all assholes. Why do y'all watch this?
Yeah, people swear by it.
Was that with Michael Keaton?
No, that's Kevin Costner.
Okay, yeah. No, I tried to watch it. The first episode was like 3 hours.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
too much.
legitimately a 2-hour first episode.
Yeah. And there's no redeeming people. They're all dickheads.
It seemed cool though.
It's beautiful.
The show.
No,
It seemed like a good show.
it's a beautiful show.
It's a beautiful show.
Yeah, they'll be riding the helicopter and looking down on the
You
valley.
ever got Native Tale?
What?
Never mind. Do you guys have that in Mississippi?
Natives?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, big time, big time.
Right,
We
yeah.
have that's where our casinos are.
Oh, really?
So it's Mississippi.
We have the Choctaws. All our counties are Indian named too. We have the Choctaws. Actually, there's our land, our 200 acres down there, and cuts through Native American territory, and we all the time take people back there and pick up arrowheads and whatnot.
Oh shit! That clip is making the rounds. My favorite clip, the Shoshone arrowheads.
Oh, really?
It's making the rounds.
I wasn't joking about the arrowheads. We really do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're talking arrowheads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy, the farmer Dale, in that clip, Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
That wasn't scripted. He was just talking. He didn't know the cameras were rolling.
He was just going on about
That's
arrowheads.
just shit he says. Yeah.
I love a good arrowhead hunt. That's what made me. I like to go arrowhead hunting. That's what made me Shadow the Archaeologist.
Yeah. You actually did that?
Yeah.
I always wondered what archaeologists actually do.
Well, in
They just kinda
Mississippi,
walk
nothing.
around, yeah.
They just what we did that
Like
day
a-
was they were tearing down a building in Columbus, and we went, and after they tore it down, we just dug under and see if we could find old bottles and whatnot. It was very, very boring. I didn't like it, so I went back to radio disc jockey the next year.
Yeah, they're kind of like treasure hunters, right? Essentially.
Essentially, yeah. Well, some of them are, and some of them are not. But I think everything's found now. I don't know what an archaeologist is going to do in 2024. Everything good's been found.
I kind of believe that.
We still have to find Atlantis. Do you believe in that?
All right.
There's no way.
There's something in Antarctica, right?
Some shit.
There's some shit. There's some crazy shit
There's
in
some
Antarctica.
fuck shit.
They're trying to hide shit in Antarctica. I feel like Jerry now.
Yeah, did you see Jerry's text to Big Cat?
Yeah.
What'd
Get
he
all
say?
your-
Like,
Get all your money out of banks. He sat next to a software engineer who's at a very big company, and they're about to shut us down.
I don't know.
I don't
That'd
know.
be like a fun way to live, though.
Just
Like
have all your cash on you.
constantly buying into conspiracies. It makes life more exciting
But
and less simple than
I don't-
it actually is.
Yeah.
How do you just ever have just a chill day? How do you ever relax, knowing that you think everything is conspiracy?
You don't.
Like this shit on remember when Kate came out and she said that we have cancer, and there were people on Twitter just nitpicking every grain of that video, trying to find out how and why they're being lied to. Like, why live like that?
I think they enjoy it.
It's like an
It's a
adrenaline.
rush. They don't
rush,
want to
yeah.
know that life is pretty boring, simple,
Yeah.
and you die.
Most of the explanations we get are probably true, I would assume.
Yeah, I go back and forth. Sometimes I'm like, there's a big game.
Did we land on the moon? Yes or no? I see.
Yes, I'd put so much money.
I don't think so.
I see what we're
Yes.
dealing with.
I don't think so.
See, the conspiracy guys, they're just so easily manipulative. Like,
So easy.
If the cadence of the voice telling them is persuasive and
Oh.
vaguely academic, they're like, yeah, I'm in.
I
think
see
you could-
one TikTok and I'm like, what's going on with the pyramids? Like, there's some fuck shit going on with the pyramids. But the moon landing, when did that happen? 1969. We didn't have cell phones. How the fuck did we get to the moon?
Well, we
have
didn't fly on a cell phone.
engineering capacity to create a rocket.
And then we knew where we were
But
going.
all of the best,
I guess.
look at architecture from 100+ years ago. It's so much better than it is now. It's grand, it's ornate, it seems incomprehensible.
And then you go
So
down.
somebody built the pyramids thousands of years ago.
They were putting so much time and effort into these projects back then.
But then you go into the other rabbit hole where it's like, was there a society that was wept away, and that's like the last bastion of it, those architectural structures.
Yeah.
I go down this rabbit hole on
We
TikTok
can't, we
like
can't
once a
be
week.
talking these topics.
No.
I know, I'm sorry.
No, actually, I think if you talk about 3 more minutes, you'll convince me.
I'll send you
Not
some
only will you
TikToks.
convince me we've never been to the moon, I might believe there's no moon.
It probably isn't.
Who knows?
Yeah, we got to stop talking smart. I got a DM.
Well, let's do Chase. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, we have to do that third ad too.
What's your DM?
This. Hey, registered nurse here.
White Sox Dave?
Whenever you guys talk about medical issues on the Yak, you always sound like idiots. I'm here to help for serious questions because the shit you guys get wrong infuriates me. Let me know if you ever need help because you guys have a huge misunderstanding of modern medicine. Okay, nurse.
Yeah.
I'll just fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
He's probably due though.
Nurses were on a
What did we
hell
get
of a
wrong?
run in 2020, 2021, and now they're just back down to being nurses. Know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That thought coming live to you from Connor Mook.
Yeah, they had a great run.
They had a sick run of like.
I think they had a terrible run, didn't they?
No, I mean I think for the most part it was
They were
good.
getting parades after work on like Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Now they're just never mind.
Now they're
Save
just
that.
back down to being nurses.
Back to being hoes is what I.
Mm-hmm.
Nurses are hoes.
Connor Mook.
Hot takes only today.
Let's see. Do we do the
We got to do.
The Greens at Augusta will soon host golf's greatest players. And DraftKings is bringing you closer to the action with a major offer to celebrate the tournament. This week, all customers can deposit $10 or more and receive a ticket to DraftKings Millie Maker contest for a shot at the $1 million top prize. Playing is easy. Assemble a team of golfers while staying under the salary cap. Then sit back as your players score points. Che, you got any update on when the boys might be here?
What'd you say? Sorry.
Do you have any update on when the boys might be here?
No, but they said hold off on the toots till
The toots.
we're gonna do.
Steven,
Big Cat has an idea, and it's not. We can't do it today.
That's fine, but there's nothing you can do to stop any of us from farting.
You heard it.
That little snap, I
Not
thought
really.
Yeah. You just described the sound that it did make.
it
Yeah.
did make it. I thought that was like
That
a
was
crack in
that
my,
was
in
a
my headphones.
prelim. Yeah, that was a demo run. Was that? Oh no.
I got nothing.
You weren't even. The mic wouldn't have picked it up.
Oh, would have.
You think?
Yeah.
You were loaded up that
I
good.
was trying to load up. I'll load up. I'll get you.
No, don't. We're gonna hold off on the toots.
Okay.
Steven's in charge of the toots. Here's the other for today. What is your favorite racket-based sport and why? Well,
Pickleball. You're up.
pickleball is fun to play. I did spend. This is sad that I did spend a lot of the weekend playing top spin tennis.
Still a demo. I still got. Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was good shit right there.
That wasn't bad. I almost thought that was a fake sound.
That was a solid.
pretty good.
That was a pretty good.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
It was like a sound fart.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm talking about the smell now.
You smell it.
Yeah.
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 I had 2 bags of Quest protein chips.
How was that?
That'll fucking.
Pretty good. I recommend them. Just
Yeah.
Crush them up, sprinkle them on your entrees.
Steven, not
Easy
Steven.
protein.
TJ swears by those.
Oh, TJ, he's doing everything right.
Did y'all see him? The picture of him in
That's damn good, Moo. Connor.
Oh, that's a stink. A stink.
I guess the bad part here is we're farting on the mics that we're
On the mic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's just in my mouth.
I cuss into this mic. I'll treat it right.
What's worse, a cuss or a fart?
No. Wait, what did you say? See what?
You okay?
Yeah, just
I have no idea.
need to step
I have
back.
no idea what I said.
You're talking about TJ.
Oh, did y'all see the picture? TJ tweeted out a picture of himself. I think he said like 18 yaks and 16 mostly sports and 12 martitis over the last few. And it was just him in a striped shirt, and he looked skinny as fuck.
Yeah, it's
But is
just
it?
incredible.
Are we at the point where we can't even? He's now lost so much weight, and he's so skinny that it's just over. We don't talk about it anymore. He's just that's who he is now.
He is reaching that point.
He did the shit in 8 months too.
He did it fast.
He started in August.
He hasn't let up once.
If he had impregnated a girl at the same time, that child wouldn't be here yet. And yet he's a different person.
That is a great way to look at it.
Yeah. That's how I look at things. If I impregnated a woman at the same time I did this thing, where would the child be in its development?
That is a good time for time of reference.
Yeah. It's 2 trimesters. That's how long I've been doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't let up once. He does his strict diet every day.
Yeah.
And it's super easy to fall into different, bad habits with this job.
Yes.
Whether
Yeah.
it's booze,
I mean, dude, I
Eating.
can't imagine not
comfort eating.
like boozing and then denying like drunk food to myself. Like that's like the hardest
that's
thing
the hardest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Are you off the liquor now or off the alcohol right now?
Right now I am, but I'm on the weed so heavy that I get like weed hangovers.
Yeah, you wake up with like brain fog.
Yeah, then I do.
How do you do the weed without wanting to eat everything?
Oh, that's the problem.
Okay.
I think that's why I was getting chubby.
Yeah, what was that goop that you made? You described it on Anus, but it was like coffee creamer and cake.
I had a computer modem sized coffee cake that I crushed up in pieces, put in a industrial sized mixing bowl, filled it with coffee creamer, and ate it like big cereal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some high shit right there.
Yeah, this is nothing new though.
I remember my freshman year of college, I would get stoned, and we never had food in our apartment, but we'd always have like white bread for like sandwiches and shit.
Yeah.
And I would just get stoned and just like put down 4
House
slices
white
of
bread?
bread. Yeah, that's it.
You wouldn't toast it or nothing?
Nothing. Straight up.
You could like do cinnamon, cheese,
Yeah.
Nope.
That's some poor
even like
people
salt.
It was
That
poor as shit, dude.
That's poor and fat.
Yep.
Which is a bad combination.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could have lived in Mississippi.
It was scum era for me, just putting back white bread.
I would my poor food was I would take wieners, hot dogs,
Yep.
and I would cut them up, take a piece of Kraft cheese and melt it on top of it.
Yep.
And that was my that was some good eating.
I've been there before.
That was
Anything with
good eating.
cheese and meat is gonna hit.
Yeah.
Regardless. Cheese and
Yeah.
chips,
Oh yeah.
even like cheese and saltines.
How
cheese and saltines is a terrific meal.
I actually never tried that.
The block cheese.
Or were you
just-
you're just having a cheese dog?
No, essentially, yeah. But I was cutting them up into bite-sized pieces.
Uh-huh.
I'd take 4 of them out. I'd line the 4 up because you want to cut them evenly. I'd
Yeah.
line the 4 up. I'd take a knife and I'd go. It was surgical. I'd put them in a bowl, and then usually I'd take 2 or 3 pieces of Kraft cheese. I'd take 2 or 3 pieces of Kraft cheese, put it on there, and nuke it for a minute.
Yeah.
And you're talking about I could eat that right now for lunch.
That's good. That is good.
Yeah.
That just tastes great.
But
Yeah.
you were microwaving the dogs?
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pure trash.
But see, here's the thing, and I don't know if it's like this for you coming from West Virginia or you coming from Philly, but down south we had a certain company, Bryan Hot Dogs, that their hot dogs are the only hot dogs I like. So now
yeah, that was sick.
Yeah. We had I forget the brand, but it was our version of Bryan hot dogs.
and they were pink. They were pink dogs. Now I like these hot dogs you get. I can't eat those the same way that I used to eat those.
That Anthony Weiner swag.
Mm-hmm.
What's he up to?
Nothing, right?
I don't know.
I feel like
Was he the same position that Billy is running for?
just junior congressman. Is that right?
He's from New York.
Yeah. This was Santos's district that Billy's in?
I think so.
Okay. Was Weiner a Democrat or Republican? And I don't know that I know that.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just remember he got disgraced. That's Bob Turner. That has nothing to do with any of this. Look at Anthony Weiner.
I think he was a Democrat.
Let's see. He was a 2-time candidate for mayor of New York City. Finished second in the Democratic. So he did New York 9th. Because some of those New York districts, I guess it's the same as everywhere, but like it doesn't matter who runs as long as they're a Democrat, they're going to win, and some of the other ones it doesn't matter who's the Republican, they're going to win.
Was
So
he?
you end up with a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
Anthony, what?
Was he using Snapchat? You think?
I think that's what he was doing.
That's crazy.
That's just
No,
so
he-
funny. It's like, where does some people just have the right name?
He was a dick
Yeah.
guy. He was a dick guy, sending
Yeah,
pictures of his dick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wiener was a dick guy.
That disappeared.
It's like Chris Moneymaker winning the big poker tournament.
yeah.
Or Usain Bolt running fast.
Mm-hmm.
Wiener needs to rebrand as like.
How do you
he needs
rebrand?
to rebrand
OnlyFans.
Tony Throbcock, like a mafia guy who's real aggressive. Tony Throbcock.
Throbcock.
Yeah, I guess you could call that a dick. He like makes fun of other dudes' dicks. Murders pussy on a boat.
He's cup checking his employees.
People talking about him in hushed
Man,
tones.
Tony Throbcock.
That's Tony Throbcock. Have you cleared that with Throbcock yet?
Throbcock says you're Santa Claus. You're Santa Claus. Throbcock. You guys talk basketball on Mostly Sports, I'm guessing.
We did. We talked
Any,
about it. It's just, it's
There's no
kind of
really takeaways.
well. It wasn't. I don't want to say foregone conclusion, but after 264 team tournaments, we ended up with an undefeated women's team, South Carolina winning, and then we ended up with UConn, who was the best team all year, and they won by 15. So it was. I don't know. It was a fun journey getting there, but it wasn't much of a finale, you know.
Yeah, I had more fun watching the women's.
Yeah, and that
Women's was fun.
the women's. Caitlin Clark becoming this star, and the absolute hullabaloo around her, and the way people react to her is fucking amazing.
Right.
And whether it's the current WNBA players hating on her, or if it's it's just
It's
They're-
kind of like inner Barstool-esque.
it's very,
pride
very similar
thing.
to that.
Yeah.
And you gotta, if you want to play devil's advocate, these women had nothing. They spent their entire lives superstars with no glory.
Yeah. No, I could
But
see.
they definitely played it off right.
I could see where that would be. Like you played basketball, she plays basketball. You played at a high level, she plays at a high level. Nobody watched
Nobody
you. Everybody's watching her.
Nobody gives you respect. No one gives you residual respect. No one acknowledges your legacy.
Yeah.
But they were still, that was horrible. Horrible execution.
And I have no idea what I was about to say. I just
Caitlin
blacked
Clark.
out. Thank you very much. She's still got nothing. I don't know what I was about to say.
As someone who watches basketball every day, I did not
yeah.
watch women's college basketball until early this week when I saw that game against LSU. So I watched that game and then the final game.
Yeah.
What she does is breathtaking. I mean, she's going behind her back. She's pulling up from 30 feet and making a good percentage of them. So
All right, I got
She
it.
had some ugly ass misses. I'll give her that.
she had some incredible makes.
Yeah, but here's I know the women are hating on her. I mean, older men's basketball players will hate on the newer generation too.
That's what my boy Rosillo was saying. Spot on. Yeah.
Well, he's
That's
right.
just
I mean,
a generational thing.
it's an athlete thing. It's a like every generation of basketball players looks at the generation after them and says, "What? They couldn't have played in my day."
Yeah,
I mean, that's not just a woman thing.
They don't do it like us.
But it hasn't. I don't know that I've ever noticed an NBA player. Like, I don't think Dame Lillard has come out and said, this college guy, he ain't going to last in our league. He's going to be playing with grown-ass men. And that's what's happening to her.
They're saying that like she's gonna
Diana Taurasi-
struggle in the WNBA.
Diana Taurasi said, "Oh, it's great that you're doing this in college, but you're playing against 18-year-olds and you're looking great. Next year, you're going to be in the WNBA playing a bunch of grown-ass women."
Well, I mean,
Yeah, and people are going to be watching now because she's there, Diana.
but is there I know that college to NBA has a phenomenal skill
Yeah.
disparity. Is that the same with WNBA?
I
Will she struggle?
It can't be.
I would be lying to you if I knew. All I'll say about that is this: there's as many college women's basketball programs as there are men's, right? So you've got a lot of talent spread thin throughout the country. The WNBA
even less WNBA.
WNBA has 12 teams, meaning you got to be however many that is. 12 times 12, that's 144.
Yeah.
There's 144 spots. In the NBA, there's 400 spots. So, you got to be closer to the best player in the world to get in the WNBA than you have to be in men's basketball.
Yeah, so you have
But
to be top of the top.
There's also a lot more and men competing at the highest level.
Do they have a G League?
Buddy, no, that's
No.
called the NBA.
They have a G spot, but not a G
Yeah.
League.
No, yeah,
Rattenberg.
they don't have a developmental league.
Got it.
I think they're Russia's developmental league.
Yeah, they go to Russia.
Really? Oh yeah.
Well, I'll say wrestling is the opposite. Like we acknowledge that this new generation is better than ever. They're evolving.
I think y'all might be the only sport that does that. I
I'm
don't.
trying to think.
I don't think there's like maybe golfers do it. I think
What is the baseball consensus? More skilled now, but less entertaining, or
baseball. I don't know. Baseball will shit on like 100 years ago generations. They'll say Babe Ruth could he wouldn't make the minor leagues now, but they won't shit on like the generation before. They don't do it that close because I think baseball has stayed pretty close to the same level. I don't know. Although every pitcher is now throwing 101. Football players kind of respect their. Now I'm confused.
yeah, I don't know.
You see younger basketball players trash like Montverde versus
Yeah.
Caden them. You ever
Yeah.
see that?
Yeah,
Caden them?
yeah,
Who you taking? Cooper Flag or Caden them?
yeah.
Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag. All day.
I can't.
think.
I
I don't
can't
know.
wait to hate him next year.
Yeah, I wish he does look hateable.
I have no reason to hate him now, but he's going to put that Duke jersey on. And about 15 games in, he's going to do something. He's going to flop, or he's going to do something.
What's his nickname? Like the main event?
Is it?
Yeah.
That goes hard. That, you know you love that.
He's from Maine, so
Yeah.
it's like, yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's a wrestler ass name.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Did you saw the clip of us nerding out when the Undertaker came out?
No.
So
What was like the top nerd out moments?
Yeah.
it was that. It was the main event was they just kind of did an Avenger style thing where Cody was against the odds and Roman had a couple of people helping him, and then one by one John Cena came out, and then Seth Rollins came out, and then the Undertaker came out, and that was the culmination. And when the Undertaker's gong hit, we were just absolutely surprised and screaming, "What the fuck? Oh my God, I can't believe this." 3 hours before, we were going to the suite, and I had just gone in the suite, and Robbie Fox stayed in the hall a little bit, and he walked in, and he said, "Oh, you know who I saw out there? The Undertaker."
Robbie saw him.
Yeah, and the Undertaker, and then he Undertaker went to a suite about 3 suites down and nodded to the crowd and everything, and everybody saw him. And still, 3 hours later, I was fucking shocked that he was there, even though I saw him. Also, Jake and Logan Paul were in that same suite. It was a weird suite. It was a lot
What was like the clientele for this? Was it like trashy, typical wrestling fan base, or more upscale?
for the Mania as a whole.
Yeah.
It's
See any creatures?
no, it's everything. It's the higher end.
I feel like they just
But-
cover every demographic, like
They do black, white,
nerdy,
poor,
outcast,
rich,
yeah,
all of it. It's,
gangster.
there's from all over the world. There's British people. There's Australian people. There's I mean every
Culture,
every walk
fucks
of
with it.
life.
Mexicans have to love it.
they love it.
Oh, yeah.
Every walk of life is there. It's 72,000 people were there.
I bet you
Nice.
British people hate it.
No, they love it.
They love it too.
British wrestling.
Yeah, what do they-
London had an event last year that had 80,000 people.
Never mind. Jeez.
Damn. I feel like they'd be too snobby for that. They'd be
No,
like,
they love it.
Internationally, it's the biggest U.S. export.
Wow.
It's one of them. Yeah,
It probably, sporting wise, it's the biggest. There's nothing bigger.
It's huge in Africa.
It's
though.
big,
I think it's huge everywhere.
huge.
It's I met a ton of Australian guys this week, and I just wanted to talk to them because they talk so smoothly and wonderfully, and I loved it so much.
They're getting too cocky with their accent. They've seen like videos that white girls love it.
They know we like it.
Now they're doing it too hard. Like when we were watching the mini golf clip, the guy was trying to like veil it a little bit,
Yeah.
trying to add some English or some American oomph to it. But now it's ridiculous.
Now they're going to are they going too deep to the point we can't understand them anymore? Or are they just or they're putting on airs.
They're
at that
putting
point.
on. They're trying to be sexy.
they can weaponize that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, we met that dude Travis,
yeah.
who what's his name? Yeah, the guy from Perth.
Yeah,
What's his name? Travis as well.
yeah, it was.
It was Travis,
Yeah.
and he's just
Probably still is.
going. It's probably to this day, but he's just going through America, all you need is an accent, and you make friends.
Yeah.
And you can get by.
Tell the people. Do you know when you're going to Perth yet?
We have the flight. We just haven't booked it.
Yeah.
It's happening. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely happening.
I'll be there with cords and all. Probably won't come back. Probably never see me again.
That'd be nice for you, not for us. Well, for us too.
Yeah, it'll be you guys.
It'd be best case scenario for all of us, really. If you just
Stay there.
left one day and disappeared,
Yeah.
we never fucking saw you again.
Mm-hmm.
Be surreal.
I'd really enjoy that. Maybe one day Kyle sees you on the Oculus
Yeah.
at a mountain.
Dude, I'm so excited for the future of VR.
Yeah.
We're just gonna be once we get like a trackpad so it feels like you're walking, then once the physics are completely technologically advanced,
Yeah.
it's gonna destroy society.
Yeah, it's gonna be like an immersive. Everything's gonna be VR.
When I was in
Yeah.
school, did y'all ever do this? Did y'all ever do a future problem solving?
No.
We went to a convention at Ole Miss every year.
No, yeah, what?
It was called Future Problem Solving, where we would have to they would give us these scenarios, and then you had to write out essays and come up with plans of action, and then you had to do a skit, and you had to do all these things, these stupid things we did in school. We did that in the fall and Model Security Council in the spring, but Future Problem Solving my last year, I remember it was the onset of VR. And VR taking over the world and all this stuff.
What year was this?
This was 1997.
Shit.
So this
wow.
was 27 years ago. And it kind of looks how they told us it was going to look. As far as, what VR does to people and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like people predict the future from back that they predicted it a lot.
Yeah.
Only thing that's missing is like flying cars.
Well,
They're not even close with that.
this is one of my big things. Back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, they would ask people about the future, and it would be flying cars and everything is wonderful. But now all of our visions of the future are like apocalyptic.
Yeah,
We're just a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
We don't look at the future and be like, "Oh my God, it's gonna be so happy and flying cars and imagine the technology." We're like, zombies are probably coming back and eating
no
us.
optimistic portrayal of the future in cinema.
No.
It's all like we exchanged nukes.
Yeah.
Now there's like an underground society of people trying to take back
Yeah.
certain parts.
When I was a kid, I used to dream of going back like 30 years and going to my parents' high school dance, and like, I don't know, just maybe hitting on my mom or something, and maybe she has a crush on me or something, and
What?
and then after that, I go 30 years into the future,
Yeah.
and then I end up then I see my dad as a grandfather, and I see myself as a dad, and I hate that, so I have to go back to the 50s again
And unfuck your
and
mom.
unfuck the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you had fantasies where you'd go back in time
Yeah.
to do what?
And then I had a third fantasy where I went back to the old fucking West. It was all weird.
You had a fantasy.
Yeah, that seems normal. What the first fantasy?
Yeah.
Is what I'm stuck on.
Yeah.
Jay, you with me?
Yeah, how fast did you have to go in that car?
Oh, I usually went about, I don't know, between 85 and 90.
Oh, is this a plot of a popular movie that I didn't watch yet?
Back to the Future.
Back to the future.
Yeah, I never seen that shit.
Yeah.
And I regret all the
No, the first one he goes back, he lives in 1985. He goes back to 1955, and his mom has a crush on him and wants to fuck him.
Yeah.
It's
Marty McFly.
Yeah. And so he ends up having to help his dad woo his mom. He has to help his dad fuck his mom.
I think that happens
I
in
didn't-
Hot Tub Time Machine as well.
Does it?
Yeah.
That does happen in Hot Tub Time.
Yeah.
I think our visions of the future and past are all based on pussy. Like we can't get past that.
Yeah, no.
Why do we still have a snowman behind Mook?
'Cause it was fucking snowing 2 days ago.
Why'd you say that in a Philly accent?
Hey, what the fuck, dude?
What is the most valuable thing in the world? Anybody?
Don't even have a semblance of a guess.
To Danny Conrad, it might be his puppet. That's in the ad copy, boys.
Fuck yeah.
And what's the second most valuable thing? Time. Managing and worrying about body odor used to take up a lot of my time. I was paranoid about smelling, especially around midday.
Or-
It was extremely time consuming, but not anymore. Since I switched to Mondo whole body deodorant, I've freed up so much time. Che, can I ask you a question?
Proceed.
Is it Mondo or Mando?
I said Mando.
I
It's
think
probably
Ma- I
Mondo.
think
It's
Mando.
Mando.
I'll start over.
Run it back.
What's the second most valuable thing in the world?
Brandon Walker's penis.
Time.
Ah,
Managing and worrying about body odor used to take up a lot of my time. I was paranoid about smelling, especially around midday. It was all extremely time consuming, but not anymore since I switched to Mando whole body deodorant. I freed up so much time. Here's why. Mando doesn't cover up odor after the fact with heavy fragrances like certain other deodorants. It stops odor at the source by blocking the bacteria on your skin from eating your sweat, which is the actual cause of BO. What does this mean? It means Mando is clinically proven to control odor up to 72 hours. That is a long time. Give yourself the precious gift of time and get yourself some Mando whole body deodorant. Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with the solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. Luckily, we have a discount code to help you get hooked on my favorite smelling whole body deodorant on the market. New customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code that equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code YAK at shopmando.com. That's SHOPMANDO.com.
hell yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
As soon as you can smell yourself, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brandon, you were in Future Problem Solvers. Did you guys have peer mediators in middle school? Do you guys know what that is?
We didn't have peer mediators. We would sometimes go look at docs, but never peers. Oh, you're.
You about to show it? Oh.
You-
Oh.
That was
like an old gun.
that was airy.
It was a BB gun.
Now
bad,
you're
not
talking right
bad.
back into your fart.
Yeah, right.
You guys had a lot of crazy, like, useful shit in school.
I hated school, but I was in we called our gifted program Quest, and we did all the stuff through that. So that's what is your face? Is it that bad? Well, quit fucking farting.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, do another one.
What was peers?
Peer mediators. So, like,
Yeah.
in 4th grade, I joined it, and essentially you were like a narc. Like, if, like, 2 people had a problem in your class,
Yeah.
I would be a peer mediator, and I would try to get the 2 people to resolve their issue.
That sounds like a way to just make a 2-person fight a 3-person fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, except I was a giant pussy, so I'd be like, guys, stop being mean to each other. Like that type of deal.
And you said it like that in that
Yeah, I'd like,
really timid
guys, come on,
voice.
be nice.
Guys.
Guys, stop it. Stop bullying him.
No, I don't think mediators would have gone a long way in my school.
Yeah, no, it was something I joined for a year, and then the 3rd time I mediated, the kid that bullied the other kid started bullying me for being a mediator.
There you go, a 2-man fight to a 3-man
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, it was a bad choice on my end.
fight. A mediator's got to get bullied, though.
You have to.
Yeah, fuck a middleman.
Yeah.
Did y'all have anything in school?
We had Stations of the Cross. We had to go do confession and tell the priest who we know on a personal level that we jacked off yesterday.
What?
Confession.
We had to do confession, and we know who the
I didn't know
our,
you went
our
to,
school's priest is. We know who the priest is. He was at all the spaghetti dinners, at the steak fries. He's our football coach.
You had to tell him that you jerked off the day prior?
We had to say of the like, because we were like, yo, they were like, our religion teachers were like, what is it? They had a word for masturbation. Solitary sex. They're like, solitary sex is a mortal sin. Like, that's hell. You gotta confess that.
So you'd have to be like, Father, forgive me, I've came yesterday.
I did
I
it
wouldn't
again.
word it like that.
How would you word it?
I think I used the
Solitary.
solitary sex.
Solitary sex.
Yeah. Didn't wait on me, and I put the PSP down. I think I didn't jack off for like 2 years, like in the prime.
On the PSP, you were logging on the PSP. What were you loading up? What was
That I stopped because I was so guilty.
Yeah, but what was your go-to prior to that? Like, what was your?
Are you trying to get a PSP?
I mean, jerking off on a PSP is.
BS nude. Yeah. I was a narc. I think I bring this up every once in a while.
How so?
I didn't know you went to a Catholic school.
It's 10 years.
Oh, I thought you went to a public school. Well, you were a narc though.
Yeah, the cops would drive me around. I would try to buy beer underage.
Yeah, you've said that.
Yeah, get paid.
Oh, really?
Paid a lot, yeah.
How old were you?
16, 17.
Did you have a fake ID, or were you just going?
I had to
in, like-
use my real learner's permit.
Che, you feel like you would have been a good narc.
Oh, yeah.
No, I've only been offered drugs a handful of times. Felt awesome, but I turned them down.
What were you offered? Like cocaine?
Yeah, that was the coolest.
To
I
get
think it was just
offered?
cool just to be offered it.
Yeah, and then I say no thanks after
Was it in
that.
college?
Post-college.
Dude.
In college.
Dude, man, I had a crazy night, man. Somebody said, "Hey, you want some cocaine?"
Yeah.
And that was. No, I played Madden for 3 hours.
Was it like
That's pretty much it.
Are your craziest college memories just different versions of you playing Madden on the PS2?
No. I did some fun stuff, but yeah, I mean, I played a ton of Madden.
Wait, do you ever get back into it? Do you play it still, Che?
No, I can't. If I want to play at a level that I would be satisfactory, it'd be 20 hours a week at
you
least.
can't just play recreationally. You have to be really fucking good to enjoy it.
Yes.
Can't you do like easy mode?
I play
No, fuck that.
I play franchises by myself, and put it on, not easiest mode, but I
All
take it
pro.
down a little bit.
All pro.
Yeah,
The computer is never like too hard. You always get the hang of it.
All Madden.
never
fun.
that hard, but they will occasionally have the fuck you game that makes you break a
Well, that's-
controller.
Yeah, 5 picks in the first half.
Yeah.
Rage quit.
Fumbles. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've said this on the show. When Madden used to come out, I would take 2 days off of work, and I would just grind for 12 to 15 hours a day. And you get your ass kicked for the first day and a half on all Madden, and then you just start dominating.
Did you go to midnight releases?
Oh, yeah.
I did NCAA football midnight releases in Starkville. My 4 years there, I would go every. It was like that game came out in mid-July, and it would be me and the Mississippi State football team sitting in the parking lot waiting for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a movie theater across the street, so I would go like the 9:30 show. It would let out 11:15, 11:30, and just go straight over.
Hell yeah.
That was a hell of a night, man.
That's a great night.
Yeah. I remember seeing War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise and then going and picking up NCAA whatever.
I think I midnight released NCAA once. I think
Yeah.
it was like 2013, maybe.
I bet I midnight released it 10 years in a row.
Fuck.
It was a lot.
Are you gonna be locked away when the new one comes out?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because Big Cat has the Doug's thing that I'm sure he'll bring back, and then he'll kind of be the driving force. But I'm going to play that nonstop.
Yeah.
And
That's so
I can't-
exciting.
fucking wait. And we think we have a release date. Somebody leaked a release date, but it's not official yet.
There's been so much shit around that game.
Yeah. That came out today. July 19th is the one that's being thrown around, and that does fit with what they used to do. They
When
used
was
to be
the
mid-July.
last one?
2013. It was NCAA 14, and it came out in 2013, so it's
Yeah.
been 11 years.
Oh, that's gonna be huge.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be
But what makes it different than like Madden? Just the
better
well,
game.
It's a little bit more free flowing. You got the option. The plays are the playbooks are different. You obviously have the fight songs, the pageantry, the stadiums. There's 130 teams as opposed to just 32.
Mhm.
It's just, I don't know.
What's in your opinion, the top non-Power 5 football stadium in college?
Probably well, I guess they're in Power 5 now. I was going to say BYU for years. I think that one's way up there. UCF's is good.
UCF, yeah.
The bounce house or whatever they call it. Boise would have to be with the blue
That's
field
cool, yeah. I like the Sun Bowl, the UTEP.
in El Paso. Yeah, that just comes from your deep love for El Paso.
Hey, that was weird.
Don't you have a deep love for El
I
Paso?
pretended to for
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple weeks.
My neighbor just sold his house, and he was using it as his getaway lake house. And he's a doctor in El Paso, Texas, and fascinating guy.
So that's it. He lives in El Paso.
He lives in El Paso and comes up here in the summers. So he's not in El Paso during the summer, and spends his summers in the. But now he sold it, so somebody else is about to live by me. I don't know who.
So you live in like a retreat area.
No, not even close. Not
Why? I
even
wonder
close.
why you decided that.
I just live on a lake. I do live. I mean, there's a lot of lakes up there. A lot of lakes up there. So
Are there like Airbnbs around you? That type of place?
my lake, no, but the lakes There's a place called the Chain of Lakes, which is a bunch of them
Yeah.
that are just strewn together. Those do have them. My lake's a small 90-acre, bunch of houses around it.
Would you be pissed if there was just like a party Airbnb next to you for the rest of your life?
I'd be fine.
You embrace it?
I'd be fine.
I would love that. I love a party near me.
I love
vibrant,
activity.
yeah.
I love activity as long as it's not right on top of me.
Yeah.
But really, I just kind of want to live. I want to live on a 200-acre farm where people can't see me, and I have animals I can pee in the yard, even in the front yard.
Just dick out whenever.
Yeah, but most of my goals in life revolve around being able to pee outside. It's just
Nice.
it's such a superior form of peeing,
Yeah.
And I don't think women they don't know, they don't understand. It's the one thing we have now in 2024 as guys. It's uniquely ours.
I've seen some women piss outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
many in college.
But it takes everything they got.
Oh yeah.
They can't just.
They can't just whip it.
Yeah,
It's a full squat,
yeah,
and it's like unnatural to look at.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking gross.
It is here. Steven Singer Jewelers just announced their brand new 24 karat gold dipped rose color for Mother's Day. The moms in our lives have put up with a lot. Sure, some of us were angels, but others not so much. Give a toast to Mom for all her hard work with Steven's brand new 24 karat gold dipped rose in red wine. The deep, rich burgundy color rose will go perfectly with a glass of wine she surely deserves. Steven's famous 24 karat gold dip roses are real roses preserved and dipped in 24 karat gold, guaranteed to last a lifetime. Make Mother's Day extra special with a gift she'll love and appreciate every single day. A luxurious red wine 24 karat gold dip rose for just $69. Check out Steven Singer's entire collection of gold dip roses at IHateStevenSinger.com. Free shipping and free personalized gift message from you and a free lifetime guarantee exclusively and only at IHateStevenSinger.com. When I was in Philly, Tommy texted me yesterday. I was in the airport. He said, when you get home, can we watch Forrest Gump? And I said, yeah, of course. And I said, why? And he said, I've just been hearing a lot about it lately.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that means. I don't know.
I've been hearing a lot.
I've been hearing a lot about it, and I want to watch it. I got home, and we had to do some yard work yesterday, so we're probably going to watch it tonight. So there's a chance I'll have a Tommy Walker Forrest Gump review for everybody tomorrow.
Would love that.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Make it a big thing. Like
Yeah.
get popcorn, get treats,
Yeah.
get candy.
We do men's movie night once a week.
Scratch his back.
Men's movie night?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But this is the first time he hasn't wanted to watch like the Avengers or Guardians of the Galaxy. He wants to watch.
For the
Forrest
classic.
Gump.
He's been hearing a lot about it.
He's been hearing a lot about it on his Forrest
What
Gump
el-
forums that he frequents.
What else did he text you? It was something funny.
He sent me a picture of a lamprey, and he said,
Is it an animal or a plant?
and out of this is what a lamprey looks like. I said thanks, and he sent that out of nowhere, apropos of nothing. This is what a lamprey looks like.
That is interesting.
I did buy him an animal book before I
looks
left, so I
freaky.
think he was trying to show me that he was reading his animal book.
Does he talk about his future career yet?
No, he does
That's
not.
good, yeah.
None of them do it, and I'm a little worried because I don't know when you need to.
You shouldn't be. That should be a 18 plus decision.
Yeah.
A 22 plus decision.
I mean, I didn't get to where I needed to be as far as knowing what I'd be my career till like 24.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
To
some people
decide
know,
at
some people
17
don't.
what your major is.
Why are we looking at that's a
It
lamprey,
looks like a fleshlight.
It does with teeth.
and it was eating that fish from the side, or it was just sucking things off that fish.
I mean, that thing has to give crazy top. What the?
That's okay. I don't think you'd want to. That's a lot of teeth for a dick sucking.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Ah.
Oh,
Ugh.
for Christ's sake.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So are we gonna wait for them or?
I don't. Steven has given us no updates whatsoever.
It's literally on the group text that you guys are all in. Yeah, we're waiting for the guys for
Oh, we are waiting for him.
Parliament. Yes.
Oh, we're doing that today?
No.
Yeah, are they? Are they?
No.
gonna
Even
come?
tell us what
Are they? Are
Are they
coming?
rolling?
No. Proceed as normal. We got to do the wheel and
Yeah. Okay. Well,
yeah.
let's do the wheel.
Wheel.
All right, we'll save fart eliminator for when everyone's
The
here.
most basic things he just can't. They're droning out. So Fasoli's just walking a drone through the. We have a mini golf course in front of us in the gym, and we're gonna drone the mini golf course.
That's a beautiful sight.
I don't think you can see any of the penis-shaped holes.
The cock and balls are to the left.
Yeah. I guess there are people testing it out right now.
Yep,
Blutman
there they are.
and crew. Oh, there's 2 cock and balls right there.
Yeah.
Some of them say par 2. Some of them say par 3. One of them's a par 4.
Whoa.
I think Jerry's playing this tonight.
Doing
on
it
his,
tonight, I
on his
think.
stream. Yeah, I believe. I don't know if they've officially announced it, but
No, I think it is.
Also tonight, my dozen match against the Yak. If you hate me, you're going to want to watch this because I look dumb as hell.
oh, I can't wait.
Enjoy.
Oh, versus the
Yeah.
Juggernaut battle.
Yep.
That's dry. All right, so we should have the whole crew tomorrow, I guess. Nick will be back, right, for the Yak?
Yeah, we'll have everyone tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where's
I don't know
Titus?
I don't know where Kate is.
Titus will be here tomorrow, and then I think he's going on vacation after that. I don't know where Kate is. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, hope she's all right.
Yeah, so, but hopefully we'll have everybody here tomorrow.
Back to
We're scheduled to have everybody here tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
That's the Yak.
Boys. See ya.
See ya.
It's the Yak. It's the Yak. Yeah, it's time to talk shop or do a Yankee swap. It's the Yak. It's the Yak.
Thanks for having me, Yak. TJ's back tomorrow.
Come on, Arsenal! Come on, Arsenal! Come on, Arsenal!